Why, hello there, and welcome to the Minecraft Bedrock Realm. This is episode 1 of From Another Realm. It's been a while. It's been a couple days since the last stream. Last stream, we lost our hardcore world. An unfortunate end to a very good playthrough. Was really enjoying the playthrough. Alas, though, that is then, this is now. So, today on episode 1 of From Another Realm, we are going to kind of do a bit of an introduction episode. Welcome to the Vault. I built this past couple of days, kind of preparing to go live on YouTube with the Realm server. So a couple things I want to do is get a set of diamond armor with each of the different trims, and I realized I'm actually missing one. I'm still missing silence, which is probably one of the rarest ones, I feel. So I just put the netherite upgrade there as a placeholder for now. But this is the vault. This is like a little collection of everything. We're making great progress on the diamond beacon, as you can see. Got a bunch of the pottery sherds. Got a bunch of the music discs. Got a notch apple. That's a true apple. That's not just one of these golden apples. It's an enchanted golden apple. Got most of the mob heads already, just missing the infamous piglin head, but we got plans for that. We got all the kind of common goat horns. We just need the 4 rare ones. But yeah, if you can think of something else to kind of collect in Minecraft besides, like, you know, one of each block or something like that, drop it in the comments, because this is all the collections I could think of. All the different goat horns, all the different heads, all the different discs, all the like rare looted items, like notch apples. You can only loot those. All the sherds, which this is probably going to be one of the most tedious things. And then tons of mining to get all the diamonds to duplicate all of these so that we can have the full set on display. But yeah, a couple different projects, but I wanted to set up kind of like a visual project room, so I thought of the vault here. So I feel like this Realm server is now going to be where I stream Minecraft from. So this is kind of like the completion room. So this is like Headhunter. This is the goat horn wall, you know. And then, yeah, renaming them is really nice and ideal. I didn't rename all the heads yet. I'll do that, but I renamed like the horns. Anyways, that's the vault. I digress. It's nighttime. Go to sleep in front of my little aquarium. I think I got all the different axolotls except for the elusive blue one. I believe it's blue. This is my little to-do list, but you can go over that another day. This is kind of like the utility room, so this is not kind of any organization to this. These are all basically dump chests that I kind of organize once in a while. This is to the XP, so I got the splash potion application. This is the tumbler on and off. I built this exact same farm and then this is just to make the potions. This is the same brewer that I built on the hardcore world, and then this just inputs the splash potions and gives it a good backup of storage so that I always have XP on demand. Our little enchanting area, my backup and more backup sets. Kind of got a little bit of each of the weapons on display here. Good, you know. And then, so just more utility, essentially. Got the different, most commonly used potions that I use anyways. A simple double pass-through furnace, just for, like, I don't know, smelting up a bunch of charcoal or something. And then my 64 furnace array works really well, works really fast, and is very backed up with smooth stone right now. Anyways, that's most of what I got going on over here in my own personal area, basing area. Oh, give you a little tour. This is also something I just recently built. I've been clearing out all this area. Oh. Prepping for bringing all of you into the Realm server. Anyways, but just a little simple bamboo farm. Oh. And then we're going to have a stick maker here. And then once the stick maker fills its storage, it'll overflow just regular bamboo into bulk storage. And then we're going to have a bunch of Fletchers here so that we can trade the sticks. But I just find sticks are something in Minecraft that you can never have enough of. Like, I'm constantly crafting sticks, either torches to make lanterns, or torches to make torches, or redstone torches, and the list goes on, right? Anyways, continuing our little tour here. Oh, this is how I've been acquiring the music discs. I also built this a couple days ago, so simple concept, make a little blast pit. That's just there so that I can put the TNT, and then we have a skeleton in here. That feisty. Hello. Oh, there you are. And then we just lure a bunch of creepers into the blast pit, stand behind here. You can visualize the TNT block here. Open that trap door, the skeleton shoots at us, it shoots the TNT and drops it into the blast pit, and all the creepers turn into music discs. What else do I have going on here? Not too much, honestly, because I plan on doing a bunch of the building with y'all. You know what I'm saying, eh? Anyways. And then this is kind of my... Oh, I guess, yeah. I have a ominous bottle farm and a... Yeah, why not? Let's just fly over there. I always get lost. Especially just returning to this. It's somewhere over here. I like follow this shoreline until it turns back into desert. Yep, there it is. So this is the raid farm. Whoop. Got a villager in there with a bed. They all spawn in there. And then they get sorted down here, where we then whack away at them with our sword. And then all the drops get sworded down here, which actually don't even know what's... Oh, that'll help our emerald beacon out quite a bit. Backup sorter for emeralds, and then this should all just be mass storage. Ooh, got a totem of them in there. Yeah. Anyways, that is that. And then this is the ominous bottle farm. Very simple concept. I personally haven't seen one built like this, so I like to think that I came up with it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I just ID'd the spawn area. And which farms are built kind of in the same premise of like only these mobs can spawn here, and to make them appear as if they're coming from the structure, they give them a little spawn block. It's not like a dungeon spawner, but they give them a little spawn block, right? And then so you identify those spawn blocks inside the structure, and then I just completely remove the outpost. And then, very simple, this is Bedrock only, because this isn't a feature of Java, or bug of Java, but, oh, I missed. I'm a professional Minecrafter. I'm good at this game. I beat it in hardcore. Yep. But very simple concept here. So the smooth stone block there acts as a solid block, that spawnable space. It's on the correct height that it used to be in the old ominous bottle, or in the old pillager structure. But this feature with Bedrock is you can put water on top of scaffolding, and it counts as an air block that mobs are still able to spawn in, and then the water just pushes them off like instantly because it's flowing water and it's such a small area, so it pushes them off instantly. And then I just have a trident tumbler. This is also exclusive to Bedrock. So it just pushes a trident around, which unalives them, and we can just watch it in action. So I just turn that on, and then I come over here and I stand on this leaf pad. Yeah, there you go. Boom. Spawn. Unalived. And so then the game checks again, and it's like, oh, there's no pillagers here. We better spawn some in. Come on. Come on. Why, you know, oh, there we go. And there's a captain, so he's gonna drop an ominous bottle. Anyways, and then I just stand there. I'm not worried about like mobs getting to me because this is all glass and slabs and leaves. And then I may have blasted a bit of a perimeter around here. Out of mostly boredom one time. I wanted to start playing around with TNT. Anywho, these are all the LAs that were here. I still haven't done anything with them. This is a SMP server, like Bedrock Realm, that I host, and no one has come and taken any either. So they're not in very high demand, I suppose. But they are adorable. But that's pretty much everything I have going on over here. How's our... Elytra's doing? Why not go through the nether? Nah, we can do that another day. Let's tour. Oh, this way. And then you follow the river. Onward. This is a really cool mountain. A bunch of us on here have considered doing a big community build, but we haven't decided on a theme, and I don't know, when we started planning that, the server kind of... Oh. No one else streams on here, so it's not going to be spoilers, but this is new. This edition. Ooh, cool. I like it. I like it. But this is one of my buddies, my coworkers. This is his area. He goes by the Choji. He still hasn't eaten my birthday cake. No. This is his bridge that he first made. Because it was me and him played a lot on my single player world, and I was like, you know what, man, I'm just gonna get a realm. And then from there it just blossomed into like I don't know, at least 10 of us, 'cause I'm pretty sure that all the spots are full. This is the nether portal. This is the kind of nether volcano I was working on, but that's also when the server kind of stopped being so active. We'll fly down to the little community storage area. We'll get to the boat in a second, don't worry. But yeah, this is kind of like the community area. So a couple of us have like shops in here. There's a lot of community farms that I built when I first started this world before making it a realm. So it's now that this has kind of become the community area, but we got like a full, well, not full, it's not every single trade, but we got all like the essential trades of librarians in there, and then we have just like other professions to trade down there, but it doubles as a very productive iron farm for everyone. This is a basic mob fall and like mob fall, like skeletons, creepers, spiders, etc., which is yeah, just a bunch of beginner farms so that everyone kind of has, you know, a little bit of everything when they join. This is another coworker and his partner that both play on this server. That's one of their builds. This is my partner's little area. I really like her area. Like, she's very aesthetically good at building. I think it's so magical. It's simple, but... And she's the only one on the server, and we all respect her for it. She's the only one on the server that went out and got its sniffers. She's got a little farm here. And then she sells them. Oh, I guess that's something we have to go get. We need a sniffer egg, like the notch apple. And you can breed them once you have to, but you don't get eggs from them. You just get more sniffers. That's my totem of undying shop. This is another player's area. Also really appreciate her build style. Sneaky treehouse? See, I'm a professional. That's a nice thing about playing on the realm, is everyone is always up to something else. So whenever I do world fly arounds and I see something new, it's always so nice. Yeah, I don't want to go too much detail, you know, but I'm sure we'll see whimsical changes. This is my brother's boat. My brother also plays on the server once in a while. This is his tiny little survival island. Excuse me. Despite having all of these different farms that they can use, he very humbly, and I respect him for it, very humbly insists on just building, you know, from his little island, surviving from his little island and building his boat. What else we got going on? This is another one of my coworkers. A very whimsical. Once again, I really appreciate his build style. Ow. Just very. This place, especially at night, this place is so cool. It looks so simple, but simple. Oh, that says a bad word. Simple is good. Anyways, this is kind of the community area. How's the elytra doing? Good, good. And then over here, oh, this is a ink farm built by one of my buddies. And last but not least, another one of my coworkers. You can tell, oh my gosh, it's been a minute since they've been on, and you can tell how much that is hilarious, actually. But this is, yeah, another one of my coworkers and his partner as well, and I love this area. Oh, conduit. But yeah, I love their build style. Like, super nice, super cute. And then this is a natural village. Rocket box. Restock on some rockets quick. Very organized. Oh. And then we got, oh man, there's so many Minecraft days and nights. There's so many hours put into this machine. We have fire spread off on this world too, so I can't use the same mechanic that I was using in my hardcore world where I had fire spread on. So this thing needs to get relit every time by flint and steel. And I have spent, and not just me, a bunch of us have spent hundreds of hours over here. And now, I don't know, now I put in a strength 2 beacon, and with that you can keep up to both portals really easy. It's once again this sorting system that ends up bottlenecking and slowing down. It's still sorting out swords. So all the swords, and if we're lucky we can find one. No, there's no spears. But they now spawn with spears, but those also can get smelted. Oh, but yeah, this is a gold farm. That's pretty much everyone's area. Oh, no, there's one more coworker. Where is... Oh. Whoa. What is this? Oh. Wow. Whoa. What? What is this? This is insane. What? Wow. This is so cool. Another statue gonna be popping out. Oh no, this is that one. Never mind. Wow, this is so cool. See what I mean? Wow, GG to whoever that is. That is neat. Oh, someone's copper farm? Huh. I've never seen this before. One more coworker should be over here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. I really dig her build style as well. It's like medieval, kind of gothic vibe. The top of the forested hill here. And then I guess we'll go and tour through the nether. Not that there's not much going on there. I got a couple basic farms. Oh, another project. Cool. Another little project. And we're back. But yeah, that's what's going on the realm. Fly back to our base here. I guess we could have hopped in the nether way over there. There's nothing actually even going on. I'll show you the nether another day. But in this area here, I've kind of like lined the beach with the frog lights to kind of give a sense of where my kind of industrial area is gonna stretch. I only hug the water edges right now because I was testing and like kind of doing a proof of concept, and I really dig it. I really like it at night. Like, one, it lights up the area. Two, I like the contrast it creates, the like neutral bright border that it creates, giving us the stark okay. That was too good. But yeah, anyways, I like the contrast of the blue water against the orange, and then I feel like the farms are really gonna pop, especially on the map. I really like how the map is coming along. It's very simple. Everything is so simple right now, but regardless. But oh yeah, I guess I moved the beacon since then. But the map is looking really neat. I don't know, I like it. And then I almost started pointing with my finger IRL, but all the orange sand on the left hemisphere of the map is going to be removed as well and flattened out, and all this is going to be farms. But first, we can watch the bamboo growing in real time with pixel updates there. That is amazing. It grows pretty fast. But eventually this is going to be all just my own personal farms. So we started with stick maker, because to me I was like, that is one of the most basic. You need sticks for everything. And then it's also going to be like a source of emeralds, because we'll be able to just trade a bunch of excess to Fletchers eventually. We're going to build a villager breeder. We'll build a flight factory farm, which will be like a creeper only drop farm with a sugarcane farm, getting auto crafted into paper and then auto crafted once again into flight rockets for us. That's one of my next projects that I want to tackle. And I'm starting to lay out possible farm sizes and whatnot. But I want to get a bunch of different kind of footprints, if you will, or foundations down, so that when I go live on and start streaming, we can just like walk up to one of the different footprints and be like, all right, this is what we're building today. And then it's nice, smooth. Everything gets built that episode. I have all this stuff. And that's another thing about, I have like a good stockpile of a bunch of different basic stuff from beforehand when this wasn't an SMP and this wasn't somewhere where I stream from. So having tons of blocks available already really gonna help with just how smooth everything runs on streams. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty much everything going on in the world. Oh wait, I guess why I chose this location and built this chose this to be my, I've only started this process here, but I'm gonna eventually have, oh, maybe we should go in. Oh. We'll go get ourselves a night vision here. I'll show you why I chose this area. Oop, oop. So eventually I want, like I said, I'm just starting. I want a windy, like wooden path that just keeps winding around and around all the way down to the bottom, because this is so cool. So it's got this big, and I honestly didn't even cut too much of here. I just built my structure on top. So most of this, if not all of this, especially from the stone down, is all just natural generation. Like I have done nothing here. So it goes from this big cave into a lush cave, into a abandoned mine shaft. Oh, this isn't this isn't the main. This isn't the main run. Oh. I haven't been down here in a while. Into the, okay. Yeah, through the lush cave. And then you can already see it. And then there's a ancient city at the bottom there. I don't like going down there because it's spooky. But like just this insane multi-generated structure cave system. But yeah, this is my long-term project. And all just for aesthetics. Like I don't want to do anything to that cave other than like make a winding staircase that like just follows the natural cliffs and spirals, balconies, stuff of that nature. I think it'll be fun. Okay, fine. We'll dip into the nether really quick. I do want to make like a nether hub here. That's just like another project on the plate, you know what I mean? So yeah, this is my base. This goes to the oh my gosh, ominous bottle farm. It's just a little tunnel. Then this is my buddy's mountain. This is the community volcano portal. That's where you'd come out here. I started doing like a mini diorama version. Like, this is the giant obelisk that has all the farms in it. This is the trading hall. And I kind of wanted to do like a mini map of everyone's different base areas kind of thing. And then this is the portal to my partner's whimsical area. Not everyone is... No, I think everyone's connected. This goes to the stronghold. This goes to the gold farm that I showed you. And then this is the piglin bartering farm. So this is just an item burner for anything you don't want. This is, you know, extra chests that I encourage people to organize into. But yeah, very simple farm. You just deposit your gold bars into this barrel and then flip the switch. And then it moves the glass block, which makes the piglins want to fight, and then they're given a gold block, which makes them want to trade, and so you get really fast bartering. Once again, Bedrock only. But yeah, not too much going on here. Like I said, people are slowly starting to kind of personalize their area so that you get a sense of whose base you're going to. And then yeah, there's a couple of nether base farms. So like I have a blaze rod farm, I have a gas tier farm. Ow. But you know, they're super basic and not the most overpowered structures, so maybe we'll check them out one day. But yeah, it's kind of been episode 1 of Minecraft Let's Play on the Realm server. I want to thank you for tuning in. This is going to be where we're making videos from now on, I believe. Feels good to me. Oh. But yeah, thank you for tuning in to episode 1 of From Another Realm. I hope you have a wonderful time, whatever time zone you're in, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Alright, bye-bye. Oh, remember, stay odd. Bye-bye.